Should we start now?
Yes.
You please tell us something about yourself.
Sir, I am Jyotiranjan Parida. I was born and raised up in Paradip. I did my schooling from there, and thereafter I did my graduation from Niger, Bhubaneswar.
Niger, sorry. Graduation or post-graduation? Both?
Yes, sir, it was an integrated MSc.
Integrated. So, why are you interested in civil services?
So it was something which I realized after I did my MSc. After I did my MSc.
You completed MSc in 2018?
Yes, sir.
Then you thought to join in?
Yes, sir.
Odisha Civil Service or Civil Service exam?
Yes, sir. So initially I was preparing for UPSC. I gave 2 attempts, and after that I gave attempts of OPSC. So it was something that I realized after I did my MSc, when I was trying to rediscover myself. So I thought my skill sets and my abilities aligned more with the demands of civil services than of science. So I decided to.
So who prompted you to join the civil services?
There was.
Who motivated you, or it is self-motivated?
So I saw some.
It came from within, or somebody is there who motivated you?
No, sir. No external. I saw some people who were from my school. So
they are in civil service.
Yes, sir. So I.
How they motivated you? You saw them, you saw them, then you were motivated?
No, sir. It was something which also came from within. I discovered my abilities and my skills, and I thought that it would better match with the demands of civil services than of science.
So in order to become a civil servant, what are the basic characteristics?
Sir, I think the most important characteristic of a civil servant he or she should be empathetic towards people, and he should see the problems through their eyes, from their perspective, and he should not be arrogant, and he should have a optimistic and more should be his approach should be of a problem solving rather than problem creating approach.
Out of all these qualities which you mentioned, what are the qualities do you possess with you?
So I think I am empathetic and I am easily approachable by people, and I think I can listen to the problems and I can solve the problems empathetically. So that is something I think it will help me if I join civil service.
You have already joined as the assistant section officer?
Yes, sir. It was this month.
Last month? Or in July? You
Yes.
joined in the month of July, 1st July. You belong to Paradip?
Yes.
You are native from Paradip, your home?
Yes, sir.
Paradip is situated on the mouth of which river?
Mahanadi, sir.
Mahanadi. Paradip port. When it was inaugurated?
So it was actually constructed. It was the foundation stone was laid in 1962, and the construction and it was opened in the year 1966. 1966, yes, sir.
So one government function every year is organized there. That is Bali Jatra.
Yes, sir.
It is held in Paradip every year.
Yes.
So what is Bali Jatra?
So Bali Jatra is basically a festival which celebrates our ancient maritime and trade relations of Odisha with the Southeast Asian countries. Uh, Basically, it is it reflects the interchange and exchange of cultures between the two regions.
Odisha and Southeast Asian countries.
Yes, sir.
What are those countries with which Odisha had established a trade relationship in ancient times?
So Bali is basically the island region of Indonesia.
Indonesia.
So Indonesia was one of the nations, and the other archipelago, the islands of the archipelago must have been also there with which.
So, Sumatra Valley,
Yes, sir.
Burma, Ceylon,
Yes.
these are the Southeast Asian countries with which Odisha had established a trade relationship. So, in order to commemorate that event, we every year celebrate Parida.
Yes.
On which day it is celebrated?
So it begins on Kartik Purnima.
Kartik Purnima. Yes. Because the ancient traders of Odisha,
Yes.
they went to have that trade relationship on that particular day,
Yes, sir.
on Kartik Purnima.
It is a
They came or they returned back on Kartik Purnima, which is true. They started their voyage on Kartik Purnima or they returned after having
I'm
returned.
not sure.
Achha. So far as Odisha is concerned, can you tell me when Odisha became a separate province?
It was in 1936.
1936. Can you tell me the date on which Odisha became a separate
It
province?
was April 1.
April 1st. Who are the leaders for whom Odisha became a separate province? Who took the leadership in this election?
Godavari Mishra was one of them.
What is his role? Who was Godavari Mishra? And what is his role in making Odisha a separate province?
They basically created a consensus that all the Odia speaking regions were belong to a particular culture and they should be administered.
My question is, who are the stalwarts? Who are the leaders behind this movement? For whom Odisha became a separate province? Who took the leadership in this direction?
So I'm not able to recall.
Utkalmani Pandit Gopamohan Das, Madhusudan Das, Krishna Chandra Gajapati, because you belong to Odisha, they may ask in the interview this question. Odisha related question may be asked. Godavari Mishra, he was one among the Panchasakha. Panchasakha. What are the role of from your answer? They will get a question. Okay. I asked you who are the leaders of behind the making Odisha a separate province. But you told Godavari Mishra. Then question is, who is Godavari Mishra? He was one amongst Panchasakha. If he was one amongst Panchasakha, then who others four were there? So they will get the question from your answer. Paradeep. Achha. Kendrapada is famous as in which name? Kendrapada is famous. It is known as.
Okay. I'm not aware, sir.
Kendrapada is nearer to Paradeep?
No, so Paradip goes in Jagat Singhpur district. So Kendrapada is one of the neighboring districts of Jagat Singh.
Tulasi Ketra. It is not a Tulasi Ketra.
Yes, sir.
Which is known as Sankha Ketra.
Puri.
Puri. Another is Orka Ketra.
So, sorry, sir.
Orka Ketra.
I'm not aware, sir.
Orka Ketra, that is Konark. Can you name the golden triangle of Odisha? Swarna Tribuja, Odiya because Swarna Tribuja, Golden Triangle. And what are those places?
Puri and Konark are two of the.
And another is, one is Puri, another is Konark, another is, their position is like a, their position is in a, like a triangle. Puri, Konark, and another is Bhubaneswar. Niger is in Bhubaneswar.
So it was when it was inaugurated, it was in Bhubaneswar, but it was a transit campus. So the permanent campus is in Jatni. We shifted there during our second year.
Permanent campus.
Yes, sir.
So you have visited Bhubaneswar
Yes, sir.
during your career in Niger.
Yes.
What are the historical places in and around Bhubaneswar you have visited?
Sir, I have visited Khandagiri and Udayagiri, and I visited Lingaraj temple. I visited
What is the importance of Khandagiri and Udayagiri?
they are Jain cave sites of ancient India.
Ancient Jain caves are there.
Yes.
Who constructed those caves?
It was King Kharavar.
King Kharavar. How many caves are there in Khandagiri and Udayagiri?
Sir, I don't know the exact.
So why Kharavala he constructed the caves? For whom?
Sir,
The caves are meant for the Jaina monks.
yes, sir.
During rainy season, they have to rest there. They are the rest houses for the Jaina monks. 117 caves are there. But now they have been destroyed. Most of the caves are destroyed due to weather and climatic condition. Now 37 are there. You have visited Lingaraj temple. You told you visited Lingaraj temple?
Yes.
Achha. Who built the Lingaraj temple?
So it was Narsimhadev. No, sir. It was. I'm not sure.
Jajati Kesari.
Yes.
When Bhubaneswar became the capital of Odisha, and what are the capital of Odisha prior to Bhubaneswar?
Prior to Bhubaneswar, Cuttack was the
Cuttack was the capital. Then from Cuttack, where it was shifted?
I'm not sure.
Do you know the highest award in literature which is given?
Gyanpith Award.
Jnanpith Award. Have you heard about any Odia who have got the Jnanpith Award?
So yes, sir. The last Gyanpith Award Odia winner was from our district, Jagat Singhpur. It was Pratibha Rai.
Who others?
One other name that comes to my mind is the first Odia that got the award was Gopinath Mahant.
Gopinath Mahant. Then any other?
I cannot recall. Sir.
Sitakant Mahapatra and Sachiravatra.
Uh,
They are the Jnanpith Awards. Do you know about the highest civilian award which is given?
Bharat Ratna. Sir.
Bharat Ratna. You have mentioned in your hobbies playing football and watching tennis. Whenever you find time, you play football.
Yes, sir.
Anthropology, political science, and international are the optional subjects. What is the nature of job in Odisha High Court as the assistant section officer?
So basically, I am. There are 70 odd sections in Odisha High Court, divided mostly into the judicial and administrative. So I am posted in the administrative section, and the subsection is the rules subsection. So we receive the complaints of the public and employees, whoever they give the complaints, and we relay that to the concerned section, and we propose them according to the rules. This action must be taken, and from there it goes to the registrar, who communicates it to the Chief Justice.
Gandhiji visited Odisha 6 times. In his lifetime, he has visited 6 times Odisha. Can you tell me for the first time when he visited, when he came to Odisha?
So I don't recall the exact year, but it was after the non-cooperation movement.
During that period,
Yes.
during the non-cooperation movement, when it was going on, during that period, he came to Odisha. In 1921,
Yes, sir.
on 23rd March, a meeting was held in Cuttack.
Cuttack.
Gandhiji started salt satyagraha
Yes, sir.
as a part of civil disobedience movement. In which year he started it?
It was in 1930.
1930. In other words, it is known as
Dandi March.
Dandi March. Why it is known as Dandi March?
Dandi is the name of the place from in which way he was going to break the salt laws. That's why it is
He
known.
broke the salt law at Dandi.
Yes, sir.
He started his journey from
Sabarmati.
Sabarmati Ashram. The distance is, can you tell me what is the distance?
Sir, I cannot.
At the same time, in Odisha also salt satyagraha started. While Gandhi was on his Dandi March, at the same time Odisha also observed the salt satyagraha in Baleshwar district,
Yes, sir.
in a particular place.
Yes, sir.
Can you name that place?
So the place was Inchudi.
In Chudi. Who led the movement in Baleshwar?
So I'm not sure.
He was Acharya Harihar Das, one among the Panchasaka.
Oh.
So Jyotiranjan, right?
Yes, sir.
Man of happiness and joy, right? So you are from Bethany Convent School.
Yes, sir.
Can you say the founder of Bethany Convent School? Who founded this school?
So I cannot recall.
Raymond Francis.
Yes, yes.
Raymond Francis.
Yes.
Then you have completed your +2 from DAV Public School. DAV stands for
And then an Anglo-Vedic.
Anglo-Vedic. Dayanand Anglo-Vedic. So it is related to Dayanand Saraswati, social reformer.
Yeah.
His motto, can you say motto of Dayanand Saraswati?
So he was basically trying to reform the Hindu religion, and he was trying to retain all the good elements, and he was
Which kind of movement?
Vedic.
Back to Veda.
Back to the Vedas.
Back to Veda and Suddhi movement.
Yes, sir.
He has written a book. He written a book like, can you please name it? Satyarth. So your optionals are anthropology and political science, and I have no expertise in this particular field. So can you please explain the anthropology? What is anthropology?
So anthropology is basically, broadly means the study of human beings. So it's a very holistic subject. It takes all the aspects of the human beings into its account. So including the social part, socio-cultural part, biological part, and the developmental part.
You have covered your +3 PG in physics in +2 also. Then why you choose anthropology and political science as your option?
Sir, anthropology and political science were the choice. I choose them because very dynamic and very interesting subjects, and very dynamic, and the contemporary importance of both the subjects are.
Can you say the father of anthropology? Who is the father of anthropology?
Author of answer.
Okay, no problem. Look on this. Okay. Playing football. Recently, Indian football team won a match
Yes, sir.
against which team? Do you know the cup, the name of the football cup? In which stadium? The final match?
So I guess it was in Kantirava Stadium,
Kantri Stadium. In which region? Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Which cup it is known as? South Asian Football
Football
Federation.
Federation, sir.
Okay. Who was the captain in this team? So also Odisha government give some prize. I think. Who was the captain? Presently, who is the captain of
Sunil Chhetri.
Sunil Chhetri. Yes. So can you please explain the red tapism? What is red tapism?
Red tapism is one of the contemporary ills of bureaucracy in India.
Bureaucracy in India. Only in India?
So no, it can be anywhere. So
Is it a positive concept or negative concept?
it is a negative concept.
We are facing like in Odisha and as well as in India also the red tapism concept.
Yes, sir.
How?
I don't know exactly what.
So you are from your native place like Cuttack or what?
Parida, sir.
Paradip. So any historical places or visiting places in Paradip?
Sir, Paradip is mostly famous for its port and
What kind of port is there?
it is a major port. So
Major ports. How many major ports in India?
there are 13 major ports.
In eastern side, Paradip and
Paradip, Vizag, and Kolkata and Chennai. That's it.
so just explain the difference between a civil servant and a public servant. Do you know the concept of civil servant and public servant?
Yes, sir.
These are similar or different from each other? Okay. Then what is good governance?
Good governance is basically a type of governance in which the quality of governance is enhanced and bettered through various ways.
You are comfortable in English and Odia also? Odia are comfortable also? Odia are comfortable.
Good governance, I will try to speak in English.
Sure.
Good governance, basically, it includes various ways through which the quality and
Okay, no problem. Kindly look into this because it is very, very important for this exam. Okay, not for this examination because it is a current topic. Good governance. Okay, why you want to become a civil servant? କାହିଁକି ଆପଣ ସିଭିଲ ସର୍ଭେଣ୍ଟ ହେବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟର ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ବା ପଲିସି ଅଛି
କାହିଁକି
ଟର୍ମ ସହିତ ଟିକେ ଆକ୍ୱାଣ୍ଟେଡ୍ ହେବ।
କାହିଁକି ଆପଣ ସିଭିଲ ସର୍ଭିସ ହିଁ ଜଏନ୍ କରିକି ବିକଜ୍ ମ୍ୟାକ୍ସିମମ୍ ଆସ୍ପିରେଣ୍ଟସ୍ କୁହନ୍ତି କି ଲାଇକ୍ ଦେ ୱାଣ୍ଟ ଟୁ ସର୍ଭ ଦ ପିପଲ୍ ରାଇଟ୍। ତ ଓନ୍ଲି ଏଇ ମିଡ଼ିୟମ୍ ହିଁ ଅଛି ସିଭିଲ ସର୍ଭିସ ନା ଅଲଗା କିଛି ମାନେ ଅଦର୍ସ ରିସୋର୍ସେସ୍ ବି ଅଛି ଅଦର ସେକ୍ଟର୍ସ ବି ଅଛି ଯେଉଁଥିରେ କି ସର୍ଭିସ୍ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ଼ କରିହେବ। ଦେନ୍ ଇଏ ଯଦି ଅଛି ଖାଲି ଇଏ କାହିଁକି ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ? ହ୍ୱାଇ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ସୋ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ? For the purpose of serving people.
Yes.
And why it is so important? Why everyone wants to join civil service in nowadays?
So because it offers diverse modes and ways through which we can contribute towards the betterment of the society and people.
So you have done your plus 3 PG in physics, then you choose anthropology and political science. Do you think this subject are going to help you in future?
Sir, both of these subjects are very relevant in the field I am choosing right now, which is civil services and the governance. So, um, I think they will help me in my future.
Like in anthropology, in case of anthropology, how it will help you?
So, anthropology offers a very diverse perspective on different cultures and their traditional practices. So, it allows us to see problems through their eyes. So, we can follow a people centric approach while.
So you are in office of like the Western Odisha or the tribal belt, and this part of anthropology can help you to enhance the skin quality
Yes.
because it is related to the tribal population or the tribal issues.
Hmm.
Okay, the races.
Yes.
Okay, that's. Have you heard about the Bimaru state?
Bimaru states. Yes,
Can you
sir.
explain Bimaru state?
So Bimaru states are those states which had very low social indicators. So they were grouped under the Bimaru states. Odisha was one of them, and now as Odisha is developing, it's coming out of the.
Not exactly, but many consider as Odisha is one of them. Not exactly in official manner. Then explain about KBK. KBK.
KBK belt is the region in Odisha which have the lowest development and social indicators. So it is one of the least developed regions of the state. So it is grouped as a KBK.
Just say me, you are from a coastal area,
So,
right? Jagatsinghpur, Paradeep. These area prominently known for the erosion, coastal erosion, floods, cyclones, etc.
yes, sir.
And recently, a film also came into existence, like supporting this idea or this concept, and get some award from National Grid. Can you name it? The film from a very renowned film director and CM of the Odisha, से director. बहुत सारा नेशनल इंटरनेशनल अवार्ड जीते खास कर पारादीप जगतसिंहपुर केंद्रापड़ा ये एरिया रे प्रॉब्लम्स
So I am not aware.
काली रहती तो
Okay.
ओके काली रहती तो फ्रॉम नीलमाधव पंडा
Nilavath.
just say about Kaliya scheme. What is Kaliya scheme? What is the full form of Kaliya?
Sir, Kaliya scheme is one of the welfare schemes introduced by the government of Odisha. It stands for Krushak Assistance and Livelihood I'm forgetting.
Okay, no problem. Krusoko assistance livelihood. Okay, augmentation related Kaliya schemes. Right. So, have you heard about the Pitha scheme, the Abada scheme?
Now, Bhada scheme is for the heritage site improvement.
And Pitha scheme?
Pitha scheme, I'm not aware.
Awareness of all schemes of Odisha. And recently, Odisha government launched a new scheme also, Mo Odisha, Navin Odisha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ସେଇଟାକୁ ବି ଦେଖିଥିବେ. That's it.
ठीक है. What is your feeling so far as your performance is concerned, or you are a little bit nervous?
I'm both nervous and I feel that I'm underprepared.
କାହିଁକି ଫିଲ୍ କରୁଛ ନର୍ଭସ୍ ବୋଲିକି? ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇପାରିବନି ମାନେ ନୁହଁ ଯେ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ଡିସ୍କ୍ୱାଲିଫାଏଡ୍.
କ'ଣ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ରହୁଛି ମାଇଣ୍ଡରେ କ'ଣ ରହୁଛି?
ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଆନ୍ସର ଭୁଲ ହେଇଗଲା ବୋଲି ତୁମେ ଆହୁରି ନର୍ଭସ୍ ହେଲ, ଭୁଲ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଆଉ କିଛି ହେବନି, ଏଇଟା ମାଇଣ୍ଡରେ ରହିଲେ ଆଉ କିଛି ହେଇପାରିବ ନାହିଁ. ୱାନ୍ସ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇଦିଅ ସରିଗଲା, ୟୁ ଫରଗେଟ୍ ଆବାଉଟ୍ ଇଟ୍, ୟୁ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ଫର୍ ଦ ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍, ୟୁ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟ ଫର୍ ଦ ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଦେ ଆର୍ ଆସ୍କିଂ. They are not judging your talent. Your talent it has already been judged.
Yes.
Your prelims and mains. They will judge your personality. How you answer, how you solve a problem which they are giving. How smart you are, how smartly you answer, how smiling you are, how you are sitting in very stiff. You don't be stiff. Relax. କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ. ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଯଦି ଇଂଲିଶରେ କମ୍ଫର୍ଟେବଲ୍ ହେଇପାରିଲ, ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ସୁଇଚ୍ ଓଭର୍ ଟୁ ଓଡ଼ିଆ. ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଚାରି ପାରିବେ, ତୁମେ ବି ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇପାରିବ. ସେମିତି ୟୁ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ସପୋଜ୍ ଟୁ ଆନ୍ସର ଅଲ୍ ଦ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ସ. ଯେ ମୁଁ ସବୁ ମୋତେ ପଚାରେ 50ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍, ତୁମେ କେମିତି ଜାଣିଲ 50